You thought I was doing a cover of the Cup song, didn't you? You'd be wrong, because I don't actually know the song very well and I can't put it to the rhythm, so yeah. I learnt this yesterday, and so I decided to do it with my Spider-Man cup, but Spider-Man is gone, and he's also pretty much gone from this side too. I don't know why, it just is. Anyway, enough rambling about cups and the Cup song. So I'm really sad today because I was like, got up this morning and I was like, yay, new Supernatural! Oh. Because yesterday and today I've had retake exams because I didn't do too well last year, so I retook them. And so I was like, well, I can't, you know, my exam this morning was 8:40. It takes me half an hour to walk to school. The car is fucked right now, so I have to walk, and it would take half an hour, and I tried to get there 10 minutes early, and I probably would, but I'm just too paranoid. I ended up leaving like 20 to 8 and got to school at about 5 past because I walked so fast. Yeah, I've had 2 retake exams, and that was sort of like, I can't get too overexcited about Slam 12 yet. I did anyway. Yeah, I couldn't get too excited about, because I was trying to focus on these 2 retakes, because, you know, I sort of half screwed them up last year. I need to do better this year. It's just typical that they came before Psalm 12, so I'm glad they're not after. So I'm really happy because now I can officially get excited about Psalm 12, and now I can watch Supernatural. I'm literally going to start this review from the moment I start watching, which is going to be interesting because then it will be completely fresh in my mind. And yeah, I'm sitting here and I haven't even got the page up. This is really smart. I suck. Ding dong, the demon's dead. Which demon? Abaddon. Ding dong. Abaddon is dead! In case you forgot. I better not see a spoiler like I did last week. That pissed me off. Last week I got onto the website and then I saw, I'm so glad that Abaddon's dead, and I was like, fuck you. Stairway to Heaven. Well, that just... Stairway to Heaven, that just makes me think of the song from Sister Act. It's like, take me to heaven, and I don't know the rest. I would totally do reaction videos, like, through a whole video, but that's 40 minutes long. I mean, I suppose I could video myself with the whole thing and only pick out the funny bits, but still. Just, no. No. Okay, the page is all up and ready now. I'm about to watch the episode, and I don't have any paper. Fuck. I got paper! Alright, see you on the other side. I'm slightly terrified right now! The fuck? Seriously, what the, oh my god. I'm slightly scared for next week. I'm gonna be a wreck. So, as I literally just said, oh my god, I'm really scared, that really freaked me out. Dean, what the hell? Sort your life out! I don't know what to do. I'm really scared right now. Okay. I can't do this. No, this is not a good idea. I need like a whole day to get over it, and then I need... Basically, there was some explosions, like angels going, I do this for Destiel, and then they blew up. And like there was a little girl angel, and she was just like, oh, and then she screamed, and then like the dude killed himself, and it was like, uh-oh. And I can't remember what's happened. I don't know. All I can think about is the final scene. Oh, Sam and Dean back in the bunker. Yeah, that one. And oh my. Sam is telling, Dean wakes up Sam with like some rock music, and Sam's like, oh, and he gets his gun out, and he's like, I gotta shot you, and Dean's like, ha 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 ha, like, you're not taking the blade with you, no, don't do that, it's bad. And so Dean's like, yeah, sure, okay. He lied. Yeah. So they turn up to the scene where the angel went kaboom, and the little baby angel sort of went, ah, at the same time. And then like Sam and Dean get to the thingy, and they say, and then this, like, sheriffy lady's like, oh, are you Agent Spears and Aguilera? And they're like, yes, I think so. And they get to Cass, and Cass is like, oh, I've noticed all your aliases are, famous musicians. And so they're like, you're a dick, Cass, no. So yeah, then they find out that, like, Cass has no idea what's going on, and he doesn't know how it went kaboom, and then they go back to, like, the base at some point, and they do stuff, and they talk to the angel called Hannah, and stuff, and there's like an angel missing and he didn't go to roll call. So Cass has gone to go find him, but Dean is not letting him go on his own. So he said, "Right, Sam, off you go." And Sam's like, "Okay." And so off they go. Meanwhile, Dean is questioning angels who knew the angel that went kaboom in the ice cream shop. And there was a lady who was like possessing a doctor, and she's performing minor miracles because, you know, that's normal. And she said that Tessa is one of the people who is his friends, and so he's like, "I know Tessa," so he goes to find Tessa, and Tessa's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And she's got a big thing, and everyone who like stabs himself and goes kaboom, they have like a thingy, and she had the thingy too, and yeah, the thingy was like an Enochian symbol. Basically, like, Dean takes her back to the base and is like questioning her, and he's basically about to kill her. But then all the other angels are like, "No, you can't do that. Cass isn't here. You can't. You know, Cass can only do this. Don't do this. This is Cass' job, not your job. You silly." And he's like, "Bullshit." And then he eventually kills her, and they're all like, Sam and Cass find what they think is the door to heaven, but it's not. It's just like this room that has all this party stuff in it, and then there's like a half-fried angel in the corner, and that's the angel they were looking for. And he's like, "Oh, I don't follow you anymore, I hate you." And then he's like, "Okay." Gadriel and Metatron, meanwhile, are just being dicks. I'm starting to like Gadriel now. They went to go find, I can't remember his name, there was like an independent angel who's like running his own little thing. And so Metatron's gonna get him on his side, and he likes bowling, and he's like, "I like bowling," and he does, and then Metatron's like, "I'll make you a bowling alley." He's like, "No, I want a people bowling alley because it smells like people." And so he says, "Okay, well, we'll talk if you beat me at bowling," but he's really good at bowling, so Metatron loses. But then one of these sacrificey people who comes and goes, "Oh, I did this for Castiel," and stabs him, has up himself and goes kaboom, kills off the head angel. And then all his followers, instead of going to Cass, as the head angel had said, they all go running over to Metatron. Dean gets like tied up because he is very naughty, and he killed Tessa without, you know, when they said to wait for Cass, and he was, you know, that's very bad. So he's all tied up, and Sam and Cass go talk to him, and they're like, "Oh, you idiot, that's like all we had, you stupid face." There's a call from Metatron to Cass, basically completely screwing everything up for Cass. He's saying about the stolen grace, which none of his followers knew about, so now all the followers are like, "See ya, I'm fucking off now because I hate you." So not only did he reveal about the stolen grace, he started lying about how Cass would put all these people up to killing themselves for him when he hadn't. Yeah, they all just left, and it was really mean, and poor Cass. They get back to the bunker, and Sam has basically just been told by Dean, "You do not have a say in this. I call the shots. Dean calls the shots. This is a dictatorship. This is not a team." And so Sam's like, "Fuck you too." I keep swearing because I'm really overexcited. Yeah, so Sam's all like, "Ooh, okay." Just before all of Cass's followers leave, the angels tell him, "Punish him. Kill Dean because he did something against your will." Cass was like, got the blade, was pretty close to it, and I was like shrieking at the screen. I was like, "No, Cass, no, 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 oh my god," because I was like, how he won't do it, but then he got closer, and then he got closer, and then he got closer, and I was like, fuck, and I didn't want, I was freaking out, like, I don't, what the hell was that? Oh my god, I was just like, "Cass, no, 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 no," and then he didn't anyway, but I thought he would, and I was really scared. Yes, they get back, and Gadriel is at the bunker, and so Sam's like, because he does not like Gadriel, and so he's like going nuts, and then he's saying that he can take them to Metatron, he can, you know, he knows everything, he can help out. And Dean's like, "Oh, okay, okay," and then just slash with the first blade, and I was like, "No!" I was like, I can't even breathe. I was like, no! And then I thought he was like going to kill Sam, and then I thought he was going to kill Cass, and I thought he was going to kill both of them. And then it just ended, and I was like, oh my god! And I don't want to have to wait until next week. And I know that by next week Asylum 12 will be over, and I don't want it to be over, and I really, really, really want to find out what happens. Oh my god, can they just show it Asylum 12, please, before America? Please, 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 I'm begging you so much right now! So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed that summary, because I'm totally high on Orangina, and from seeing that monstrosity. Okay, I better talk about my likes now. I have loads of likes. I had to like go onto another page with how many things I liked. I liked the ice cream hat that the guy wore at the start in the ice cream shop before it all went kaboom! And it was like 2 ice cream cones in his hat, on his hat like that, and it just looked really funny. And I'm a child right now. Sam's rock music wake-up call, but not quite the fact that he could have shot Dean, as he pointed out. I absolutely loved Spears and Aguilera, and I've noticed your A-listers are often popular musicians. And then they're like, no, stop it. I also like started like squealing a bit too much when I was just watching Jared, and I was just like, gonna meet him in 2 days. I love what Metatron was saying. You're such an angel sometimes, which he said because Gadriel took his sentence literally. He said, give me a second, so he gave him a literal second. You know what really annoys me is I was like halfway through filming this thing, and then the tablet was just like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't video anymore. I die now. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. And I was like, no, do not do that. And so I had to wait for ages for it to be charged enough to do video even while it's charging, because it's a sensitive little diva, this tablet. While I was waiting, I watched the season finale promo. I'm scared. No, sure, he's cute. And he's a mentally deficient puppy. I think that's really rude, Metatron, but kinda hilarious. Yes, he is cute, and he is like a puppy, but I wouldn't call him mentally deficient. What really made me laugh was when Metatron said, I'm lovable! Lying little bitch. You are not lovable. I actually want to punch you in the face every time you talk, because Metatron is so damn annoying. Sam had his laptop out. He was doing research just like he did in the first seasons, and that was really what characterized Sam. And sort of it did seem to sort of ease away a little bit, and it's really nice to see it back again. He's probably used his laptop earlier in the season, but I'm just too thick to even remember. Cass saying I'm gonna be sick was the most un-Cass thing ever, but I freaking loved it. I also like Cass taking control. So Dean was saying, okay, right, we're gonna sort this out, and Cass is like, no, I'm not gonna stay here and do nothing. These are my people, and I'm gonna do stuff to help them out. I am not going to just sit here and do nothing. And I really like that. That's character development. I really, really, really liked Sam and Cass going off together. I know that it wasn't by choice, and that Dean had said, off you go, Sam, go with Cass. And, Sam was like, what? And Cass was like, I can do this on my own. But then they're buddies, and so it's not like a big problem, unless they hated each other. I love their little conversation where Sam was basically saying, well, I believe you. I know you haven't, got these angels to go kill themselves in your name, while Dean sort of acted like he thought that Cass did. And they were talking about the blade, and, they're both worried about Dean, and I like that. I like the bowling angel. He was like, I cannot remember his name, but he was a bowling angel. Do I need to go on? Old shoes and alcoholism? Cass trying to be, the big man, and trying to, get open a door. Sam is a big boy, and he would probably have knocked that door down if he wanted to. So Cass, you're not exactly tiny, but Sam is bigger than you, and he couldn't do it. I got this. I don't got this. I love the whole thing about why did 6 and 5 7? And Cass is like, oh, it's probably because 7's a prime number, and prime numbers are quite intimidating. And Sam's just like, it's 7, 8, 9. Cass is now pop culture savvy, and I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, this point is going to be sort of like a combination of like and dislike. I love how they have really shown the change in Dean. They have. They've shown how he is a dick now. I mean, he's not necessarily been the most undickish person ever anyway. But now he is a colossal dick, and I kind of dislike him right now. I like the character development, and I like how they've showed that. Dean! I really, really, really love the quote. Do you really believe we three are enough? As in Sam, Dean, and Cass. And Dean said, we always have been. Aww. Love it. Team Free Will. I also just really liked how how Sam got all defensive about Gadriel. Like, what's he doing here? Why should we trust you? Yeah, I liked that. I just did. I also liked the ending just because it was a cliffhanger. I mean, I didn't like the ending in the fact that it completely fucking terrified me, but I liked it in the sense that it was a really cool cliffhanger, and I'm really, 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 really excited for next week. Dislikes! I put poor Cass, because Dean was just being mean, like, oh, you've got a cult here, and blah, and you're stupid, and blah, 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 and I was like, oh, that's sad. Poor Cass, he's really trying. And then, Dean just shoots him out the sky. Though I did like that, Sam is still on his side. I wrote, Dean, no! But I have no idea what it's about. I think it's about him killing Tessa. But she kind of did sort of force herself onto the blade, so it's kind of both ways. Like, she sort of forced herself into the blade, and then he shoved it in a bit more. And I also put bye-bye Tessa, because I'm really, really, really sad. And I'm also thinking of my buddy Sophie right now. At Sophie LYDUK. Do I even need to tell you her name anymore? I tell you it so many times, you should know by now. She actually said to me yesterday, when she showed me the stills of Tessa, and she was like, I really hope that Tessa doesn't get killed, or I'm gonna, like, lose my shit. And so as soon as Tessa got killed, all I thought was, Sophie's gonna lose her shit. So yeah, I'm thinking of you, Sophie. It's okay. If you need a shoulder to cry on, it's free right now. And, if you need a virtual hug, then I can hug you right now. I'm not gonna hug the tablet, that's kind of weird, but yeah. I completely had a complete freak-out session when they told Cass, prove what Metatron said was false. Kill him. Kill Dean. Dean did wrong. Kill Dean. And for a moment, I thought he was going to kill Dean. He looked so desperate to be proving himself, and I thought, he's going to do it. He's going to fucking kill Dean. And I'm going to lose my shit. I was sitting there like, no, 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 and I was like screaming. Like, I'm really sorry, anybody in the area, if they heard me go, no, 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 Cass, no, no, Cass, because that's what I was doing, but really, really loud, and I'm really sorry, and there goes my paper. Now there's crazy dog barking, I'm scared. The hell is going on with that dog? I can't see it, I can just hear it, and it sounds hysterical. I'm scared. I was really, really sad to see, Cass. I was really happy that Cass had a following, and the people were supporting him, and now I'm really sad they lost it. Thanks, Metatron. Thanks. Thank you. Metatron, you ass! I think that speaks for itself. Metatron, you fucking ass, for having the double agents who were on your side but pretending to be on Cass' side and then killing themselves in the name of Cass, so then all the followers would be like, oh, fuck you, Cass, I don't want to be with you anymore. So yeah, oh my god, I really hate him so much and he thinks he's so lovable. No, I want to punch your face in. And I'm not even much of a violent person. Like, I'm just more of a hyper-wavy, flappy-hand person. Like, I can't punch people for crap. Like, one time someone said, punch me, and I punched their shoulder like, eh. And they were like, what was that? And I was like, I can't hurt people! Unless it's accidental, then I'm pretty good at hurting people, and I don't mean to. I really do not like Dean being an asshole. Nuh-uh. He was basically saying, this is a dictatorship. You're not, you don't get any say in this. This is not a team. I am the leader here. And if you don't like it, then, well, for a moment I did actually get quite scared. Like, all these posts on Tumblr and stuff I've seen saying about how, there are always rumours about Destiel becoming canon. I don't necessarily believe them. But this, I started to believe it for a second. There's all the stuff about how, like, the season finale, there's Dean and Cass's relationship's going to be resolved, and they're going to be in a situation that they haven't been in before, and stuff like that. And so all these people have automatically been, they've automatically associated with this is going to be Destiel becoming canon, which I'm not overly, I don't overly want that. If they can write it really well, fair enough, but if it's just to please the fans, no. I used to ship it, but it got too much for me, and I really do not I just didn't. I prefer Stairway, if I'm honest. Yeah, and then Metatron said he's in, like, talking about Cass, he's in love, and I was like, uh-oh. No, don't let it come out in this way. No, do not do this to me. But it was just he saying he was in love with humanity, so I just sort of breathe a sigh of relief, like, thank fuck. Because, yeah, I'm probably going to be like, people are going to wish me dead now because I don't ship Destiel. You know what? Not everyone has to ship Destiel. I'm sorry, It's not the ship for everyone, and it's not a ship that has to come canon. I don't think it is canon. I know that they have a profound bond, but that does not mean they're in fucking love. That does not mean that they are, like, trying to rip each other's clothes off when the camera is turned away. I'm sorry, but it gets really annoying when I see people abusing the writers and Jensen and Misha and Jared, for God's sake. He doesn't even play Dean or Cass. Abusing all of them because, like, what, they don't ship Destiel, or, oh, well, Sam's getting in the way of Dean and Cass's relationship. No, I'm sorry, but Jared is not responsible for Sam's actions. He does not write the show, and even so, you should not be targeting the writers of the show saying, I hate you, go die, because you're not making Destiel canon. It is their choice, not yours. If you really wanted it that bad, then write some fanfiction. If it becomes canon, then fair enough, and I hope it's written well, but I don't think it is going to become canon, because the people who have asked for it, in the sense that they haven't asked for it, they've just been abusive, I think that's shown to the writers. Do these fans deserve to get what they want? I don't think so. I'm going to shut up now, because this is totally off the point, and I've had a complete rant about Destiel. I'm sorry, goodbye. Did I cry? I didn't, but I did damn well scream. I think I'm the only one that took that really weirdly. But, no, I didn't cry, and I did, like, scream a lot, because I was kind of scared. Star of the show, oh, I didn't write anything. Aha! Misha was pretty good. Jared was pretty good. Jensen was pretty good. Aha! We have 3 stars of the show this week, as if that hasn't happened before. Love you guys. I give this one, like, a 10 out of 5, because it was so freaking awesome. And just for the end alone, like, the massive cliffhanger, that deserves 5 out of 5 in itself. So, yeah, oh my god, what is this? This isn't even a review. This is, like, part crazy sugar high, and part let's have a sugar high rant about Destiel. Oh my god. I just want to make clear that I'm not saying that people shouldn't ship Destiel. I'm not saying that every single Destiel shipper sends death threats to writers. I am just highlighting the things that I have seen, and I know people who ship Destiel, but they don't make a big thing out of it and they don't shove it down people's throats. It's okay. I do like people who are Destiel shippers. Don't assume that if you ship Destiel, I don't like you, because I probably will. It's only if you like to cause trouble with it and start, like, causing shit, which you probably don't. Or if you do, you're probably not going to watch my videos anymore, because you probably hate me now. I just wanted to make that clear, because I didn't want to make anyone feel like I am targeting the whole Destiel shippers. It may have sounded like it when I was ranting, but I didn't, and I'm really sorry if I offended anyone, but it's just, oh my god. So yeah, goodbye!